I'm busy eating pizza. I can't do anything.
Luna who?
Luna who? What who?
Hi guys, what's up? It's Regan and I'm here with
Fabby.
This is Fabby. We're gonna do our Left Me Hanging World Tour experience video.
Which will be amazing.
If you don't know who that is, it's Jacob Sartorius.
He's a legend, and we have a lot of stuff to say, so this is gonna be long, a lot of editing, but it's okay.
Okay, start with us. We met on January 26, 2017, so a year ago today.
And basically what happened was I got there at about 12:30 to line up for Inner Circle, and me and my mom had to go to the washroom, and this lady said that she could save a spot for us. So we went to the bathroom and came back, and the line built up, so we were kind of nervous to go just in case we got yelled at by some random moms. So we went to the back of the line, and thank gosh for that decision, because then Regan came.
I was late, right? So I was like, yo mom, like we're gonna be late. My mom was like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. So whatever, we get there and like Fabby's standing in line in front of us. So Jacob's parents came out of the tour of us, and so then
I totally missed it because I was short.
And I saw it. And I was like, oh my god mom, that's Jacob's parents.
No shit.
Blah blah blah. And then Fabby's like, oh my god, really? Anyways, that's how we started talking. So then our mom started talking about how like ridiculous we are for being obsessed with him. Which is not ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. Like, what are you talking about?
We kind of just got like really close over the show. You know, we did everything together. It was so fun.
Okay, so when we first walked into the venue, we heard Jacob singing "Hit or Miss," and that was the first time we saw each other cry, because that was
the first time we ever like heard him speak in real life.
I know.
Like someone that you support on your phone, like literally, like you see them through this. This piece of crap is what you see the person that you love on this thing. Like,
and of course when you see them for the first time, like when they walked into Inner Circle.
It's like starstruck moment. Like you're like, holy, you're standing in front of me. But anyways, that was last year. And then we talked for like 2 weeks after the show, kind of just like drifted apart because like who thought he was going to come back? You know? Nope, he comes back.
She randomly texted me one day saying, Jacob is coming to Hershey Park, we should totally go.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I live in Ottawa. She lives in Toronto.
I thought you were joking. I'm gonna ask my mom. So I asked my mom, I say, can you take me and Regan to Hershey Park to see this concert? And she says, I'll think about it, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that was like, how long did we wait for that? We waited like a whole summer. So the very end of the summer.
We waited like 3 months.
It wasn't his tour. We actually went to the show of the summer tour, so unfortunately we didn't get VIP because it was like $500. Team 10 was there, and then Sabrina Carpenter and AJR, the ones that sing like, what's that song? I'm weak.
Oh yeah, what's wrong with Jacob was definitely the most important part, and then the concert started.
Okay, anyways, those are Hershey Park experience. He put out his new tour, the Left Me Hanging tour, first in Europe, right? So he never announced anything for like a month, and then he came out with like full new dates, and Toronto was there, and so was Vancouver. That's his second Canadian tour stop, I guess. Fabby and I were like, oh my god, we have to go, like whatever, Inner Circle, blah blah blah. So we buy our tickets, you know. And
it actually worked out, and it was maybe a 130-day wait. I remember when
130, 35 or something. So that was like the longest wait in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fabby was there 12:30-ish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I, on the other hand, had the same problem as last year. Snow day in Ottawa, so you know, my exams got pushed. So I had to leave on the day of the show from Ottawa, and I made it again, close, tight, whatever. Anyways, so I made it, and then Fabby and I saw each other in line, you know, goals. I bought Jacob like a Canadian flag, like it was really big.
Oh, yeah.
So Fabby and I like went around asking like everyone to sign it so we could like give it to him, and they put like their usernames and all their names and stuff, and it was super cute.
And then we got called in for Inner Circle, and it was a different setup than last year. We were sitting right in front of the stage, and there was maybe like 5 seats in front of a U-shaped table, and they had pizza and like pop and water and stuff. Took our pizza, and then they came out and sat in front of us, and we went around the seating area, and we said our name, where we were from, and a question.
We asked her questions, they answered, you know.
My question was, what's your favorite store to shop at? And I don't remember anybody else's besides Jacob. He says Gucci.
Oh, yeah.
Like, great way to flex.
And then I asked the most boring question ever asked, what's your favorite ice cream? Matt says like, oh, like, let's do Polaroids, right? The people are like standing against the wall.
And so I go up and say hi to the whole group. Then I hug Jacob, and like he's like this around me, and then like I'm like this, and we're just kind of like rocking side to side. And then Hayden turns around and he says, I ship you two. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So he already has Millie, but you know. So
Chili for day. Oh. Nothing special happened. Oh, I just like went up, and then Zach smiled because Zach reminded me of Hunter the year before. And then I gave Jacob a hug, and then everyone else was like standing in front, and I was like super tall, and I was like, guys, like, can I stand in the middle? And they were like, yeah, like no worries. So I stood in the middle, and it was cute. So if you didn't know, Inner Circle gets like the first spot in lines for VIP. So we obviously like run to the VIP line, whatever.
We were maybe 15th in line.
Yeah, so the way the order is Luna, Annie, Hayden, Zach, Jacob. So we had seen previously that like nobody's posted videos about or of Jacob meeting people, like it's just pictures, and it's like 4 pictures.
Yeah.
So a lot of us were just like, oh, let's screen record.
Right?
Yeah. So
we thought we were smart.
We screen record Luna, Hayden, Zach, and Annie, and nobody noticed. The second you hand the phone to Matt,
he turns off.
Screen record turns off. Like, I don't know why we can't take videos.
Yeah, like I ran up and hugged Luna, and she's like, oh my gosh, you're so cute, what's your name? And I said, I'm Fabby, and she's like, oh, nice to meet you. And then I look over at her and I'm like, can we do this pose? And she's like, yeah, sure. It is absolutely adorable. Like, when I was taking the picture, I thought it was gonna turn out bad. She looked gorgeous, like always.
So me and Luna, I had like 5 gifts in my hand, so I was like a little bit rushed. I went up to Luna, and she's so tiny, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tall, but like she's tiny. So I hugged her, and then she's like, oh my god, you're so beautiful. I was like, you're beautiful. So I hand her gift, whatever. She's like, oh, I love Pop-Tarts. Anyways, so then we like took a picture, and it was like really cute.
So I go up to Annie, and she's the most adorable girl ever.
She's so
like,
sweet.
She's like, hi. I went up to her, I gave her the biggest hug. She's like, so nice to meet you. I'm like, nice to meet you too. And I said, do you want to get on my back if that's allowed? And she's like, yeah, sure. So she got on my back. I was so scared that I was gonna drop her. So we took the picture, and it was nice.
I did the same thing. Okay, she's really tiny. She's shorter than Luna.
Yeah.
Oh. So I went to like take a smile picture. Like, I just put my arm on her back. Then I was like, oh, can I put you on my back? She's like, of course. Like, she's so cute. And then our picture turned out really good. It was really cute.
Okay, so I went up to Hayden and gave him a big hug. He was like, what's your name? I remember a few people asked for my name, and I said Fabby, and he's like, oh, nice name. And I didn't really plan to do a pose with him because I was kind of rushed. So I just kind of like put my arms around him like this, and then he did a gang sign.
So I handed my phone to the person, and Hayden was on his phone, so it was like really awkward. I didn't know when to like go. So I kind of like got closer like every couple steps, and then he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then he hugged me, and I was like, oh hi. And he's like, what's your name? I was like, Regan, blah 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 blah. And then we just took a picture, and it was really cute. But he's really short, and his hair was in my eye.
So I literally ran up to Zach, and I gave him the biggest hug. His personality is just like so caring, and like that, like
so
I felt that attitude on me. Yeah. He's like, hello, and it seemed like he remembered me because like his eyes kind of lit up, and I was like, oh hi, and he's like, oh hi, what's your name again? I'm like, Fabiana, and he's like, oh that's great. And then we took the cutest photo. So first there's a photo where we were just kind of like side hugging, and then what did he do? He like
had his arms around your like neck.
Yeah, he had his arms around like my neck, and then we were about to say our goodbye, but then I was like, oh, I have a pose, because I did have a pose, but I just forgot. And then he's like, okay, sure, like no problem. And basically what we did was like his like hands, I don't know how to do this, but like his hands were on my neck, and then like I was like this, so it was cute.
Given like a couple of my gifts away, so my next one was for Zach, And I like walked up and he was like, oh, it's my birthday, honey. And I was like, yeah. So I handed him his gift, whatever, and he sees like, I got him a Justin Bieber shirt and I have the same one. He's like, oh, the Biebs, love the Biebs. And I was like, everybody loves the Biebs. Anyways, so then he like asked me my name, whatever. And then, I don't know, we hugged and it was cute. His hugs are really good. And
yeah.
Jacob!
No.
J-Money!
So now it's my turn to give my gift to Jacob's. So I go up and I give him a big hug. I say, hi Jacob, I love you, like all that stuff. Like, you inspire me and all that. And then he's like, oh, thank you so much. And I'm like, I have a present for you. And I show him the Paw Patrol bag. He's like, man, I love that show. I'm like, yeah, I thought you'd like it. Matt took the bag and he placed it down, and I had the bracelet on my arm for him. It was like dark blue, and it's actually shown in Regan's VIP pictures.
You can see it.
So I was like, here, I have this bracelet for you. You should wear it because it's like really nice. And my pose turned out really good. He did the thing where like his arms are like
the prom picture.
The prom picture, sort of. And it turned out really good. And
yeah, it was really cute.
Yeah, and then I gave him a big hug.
So I have my gift, and I put it down, and I pull out the, no, first I hug him. I put the gift down, hug him, say hi, like whatever. And then I'm like, oh, like I got you some gifts. And then he's like, oh my god, like awesome. So I pull out the Canadian flag and I show it to him. He's like, yo, this is so dope. I was like, yeah, like let's take a picture with it. So he like holds it up like this. It was funny.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, yeah, can we like wrap ourselves in it? Because he thought we were done. I was like, fuck no. I was like, can we wrap ourselves in it? He's like, how do you do that? I was like, okay, I'll show you. So I like wrapped it around him, and then I put my arm, and then he grabbed it, and it was super cute. My intentions of that flag was like maybe him wearing it on stage, but that
yeah, like he did in Mexico or something.
Inner Circle normally gets front row, like that's just how it works because you're the first 15 people. Anyways, so we're front row, whatever. We're standing there for like 3 hours, 2 hours, long time. So we got in line at about 4:30. Show didn't start till about 7-ish.
Yeah,
7:15.
Yeah.
Yeah. VIP was all finished, right? And then they send in all the general admission people. And it's literally like a stampede of human beings running into an enclosed area.
That gets so annoying.
It's really scary because you just feel the pressure of people pushing on you.
There were people behind us, like these girls, and they were planning to like fill out the gaps because before general admission came in, there were some gaps, so it was fine. And they were planning to push through us and push us to the side. And we were like, hell no. We're grabbing onto these barricades and we're keeping our spot in first row.
Apparently the girl behind us is friends with like Johnny because she lives in Toronto and so does he, and I guess she like has Kenzie's number, and so we overheard from her saying that like Kenzie, John, and Lauren were here like at the place, which was true. So they came out to take pictures of like the crowd and stuff.
Luna came out and she slayed so much.
Oh my god, she's a queen. What was her first song? Issues. It was so good.
And this is best friend goals, I kid you not.
She was singing Over You.
Yeah, and she comes over and we put our hands out together like this.
Yeah, we're like on top of each other.
Like this, yeah.
Yeah.
And she goes out and grabs both of our hands at the same time.
Like it was so cute. Oh, and her new song, Camera Roll Man.
It's so good.
So good. Like that song definitely has to go like somewhere. Then Annie came out and sang Ordinary Girl? Yeah, Ordinary Girl. And she touched her hand too.
Oh yeah, so she came
video.
over and yeah, she touched both of our hands and...
Oh, Annie did Ordinary Girl and Photography. Then they sang Little Do You Know, like their cover.
Yeah.
And so, God, the Handy world was shaking.
Yeah, oh my god.
God.
He
like grabbed her hand and it was so cute. And they're just like so cute.
Yeah.
Hayden came out, sang his song.
Oh, it's
Best
so
Friend.
cute.
He sang like 3 songs.
Yeah, and then Zach came on.
Broad Zach, Clayton, whatever you want to call
Bad
him.
Zach.
And today.
And then
he sang 4 songs. Kick It With Me, Odd Petals, Off-White, and
no, he
Nothing
sang
But Love. And then Zach also grabbed our hand.
Yeah, he grabbed our hands.
I had serious eye contact with Zach. It was like,
oh yeah,
to the point where it like kind of freaked me out.
Teasing her.
Call me. Off-White is actually a good song. He came out with Skateboard and then he did all of his songs.
Hey guys. Just woke up. You guys are already here, huh? Well, I'm gonna be out there a bit after I, change my clothes and get ready. Hang on. Up all night. When it says that, I need everybody in here screaming, alright? Let's do it.
So then the show is over. Sad times.
This is so depressing now.
So we were like, oh, let's go find our parents, right?
Yeah.
And then we hear like a crap ton of girls screaming, and you know that means someone is outside. Yeah. So we see them, and they're all running like onto the street, and we're like, what the heck is happening?
Yeah.
So
we go blocking traffic, and we go to like the window of the bus, and we see like Luna's like teasing everybody, like opening and closing the window.
Yeah.
And everybody's screaming, so I take my phone out, and Regan does too. And she then completely opens the window, and Mackenzie, Lauren, Johnny, and Luna are all there.
Our moms got us merch.
Yes. I got this t-shirt, this pink t-shirt, and this black long sleeve, and then in Inner Circle,
they give you free like...
They give you free beanies.
Yeah.
So...
that are like not sold on the website, apparently. For my merch, I got the same long sleeve.
Yeah.
Can you even see that? And then, guys, this is the like cutest sweater. We got the Luna merch. Look at how nice it is. Wait, look at
And
the
then
back.
turn around, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's so nice.
It's so friggin' nice. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helped you. For people that are going to the show, or that have already been, or that went with us, you know, it's chill. It's a fun time. You should definitely do
It's an amazing investment. Like, it was worth every single penny.
Yeah.
You should subscribe to our channel. You should follow us on our Instagrams. Add us on Snapchat. We'll have that down in the description below.
Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy jazz and stuff.
Dazzle
I should have a
piece.
quote at the end of all my videos.
What's our quote?
Should be like, love yourself. I learned to love myself yesterday
Because.
at Luna Blaze.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Peace.